WUB Network, America's sports leader, presents the NASCAR Progressive Cup Series. We're from Las Vegas for the Kobalt 400. I'm Eddie Kalecki. I'll be bringing you flag-to-flag coverage of today's race. First, let's send it to the pre-race show.
Welcome to the Nabisco Pre-Race Show. I'm Ed Kalecki, joined by Trip McGinnis. Kirk Landry, unfortunately sick with scarlet fever, so we hope for him to have a speedy recovery. Anyway, today we visit Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the first race of 4 in NASCAR's West Coast Swing. What kind of racing do you think we'll see today, Trip?
Well, Ed, this track is the second mile and a half of the season following race 2 at Atlanta, so tire strategy and fuel strategy will be key to success. Jimmy Johnson and Joey Logano look strongest in hot Atlanta, so look for their mile and a half mastery to continue.
Trevor Bayne will miss at least the next 5 races with a fractured wrist and ankle. So Roush development driver Ryan Reed will be in the 6th, rolling off the grid from 28th. Now it's time for our Sunday selection strip. Who are you going with?
I'm going with the hometown kid, Kyle Busch.
I think Kevin Harvick's going to win today, riding a lot of momentum from his victory last week at Tiburon. Thanks for watching the Nabisco Pre-Race Show. Now let's send it to Eddie Kalecki in the booth.
Thanks, guys, and we welcome everybody to Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Nevada, the mile and a half, for the Kobalt 400, the 5th race of the 2017 NPCS season. 39 drivers ready to battle. Let's see your drivers to watch for. Hometown hero Kyle Busch starts in the pole. Row 2 is some sophomore drivers, Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott. Harvick won last week at Tiburon. Dale Jr. starts at the back after crashing in qualifying. Now the command.
Race fans, it is time for the most famous words in motorsports. To give that command is the daredevil star of Disney's new movie, Muppets Most Wanted, our greatest Grand Marshal yet, the great Gonzo.
Hey, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start, I would like to remind the drivers to follow all traffic and safety laws. I'm just kidding. These drivers are as crazy as I am. So here we go. Drivers, start your engines!
How about that? The great Gonzo has said the 4 magic words to roar these engines to life. And as the cars begin to roll off here at Vegas, let's check out your starting lineups. Row 1, Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson. Row 2, Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott. Then in row 3, it's Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, both looking for good runs. Row 4, Kurt Busch and Martin Truex. Yeah, row 5, we got Jimmy Johnson, crashed last week, and Eric Jones. Row 6 is Jamie McMurray and Ricky Stenhouse. Row 7, Penske teammates Logano and Brad Keselowski. Then row 8, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick. Then in row 9, it's Austin Dillon and the Dinger, A.J. Allmendinger. Row 10, Clint Bowyer and the rookie Daniel Suarez. Row 11, Casey Kane and Chris Buescher. And row 12, Timothy South, Jamie Rockwell. Yeah, row 13, it's Ty Dillon, the youngster, and Danica. Row 14, Paul Menard and Ryan Reed, the sub-driver. Then row 15, Matt DiBenedetto and Michael McDowell, followed by David Reagan and Eric Almirola. As we go towards the back, row 17, Landon Castle, DJ Kennington in the 55. Row 18, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Casey Mears. Row 19, Joey Gase and Greg Alding. And as we said earlier, rounding out the field is Dale Jr. The lone DNQ for this event is Chase Montgomery in the 98. We look at your race facts: 20 laps, pit window 12 to 15 laps. Watch your tires and watch the Busch brothers. Now to our newest member on pit road of our pit road crew, Debbie Daniels.
Kyle Larson was so close to victory once again last week. We'll see if Larson, starting second today, can finally get a win. Ed?
The Rocket Man Ryan Newman starts a season-high 5th today. Can he end his lingering winless drought? Back to EK and Trip.
Thanks, guys. Trip, are you ready? Yes, I am. Hold on, flagman. Green flag. Let's go. Let's roll. Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson. It's the Kyle and Kyle show, leading them through turns 1 and 2. Kyle Busch pulls ahead. Ryan Blaney with a good run on the inside. They're already fanning out 3 wide down the backstretch. Kyle Larson blocking Chase Elliott. Kyle Busch with a good lane. You see Larson going to the high side as Kyle Busch will lead lap 1. Yeah, watch Ryan Blaney. He's trying to close in, but Blaney's getting chased from Newman on the outside. Ryan Newman will get that spot. Chase Elliott in 5th as Kyle Busch leads. Newman now on the back bumper of Kyle Larson as they come through 3 and 4. Wow, Kyle Busch pulling away early. You see Dale Jr. in the back. Kyle Busch leads as we're on lap 3. Kyle Larson, here comes Newman on the outside. A big run through the tri-oval. Yeah, Ryan's going to get that spot. The Rocket Man is like a rocket in the early starts. As they already catch lap traffic, Kyle Busch continuing to hold his advantage. Kyle Busch followed by Newman. Now Elliott looking under Larson. It looks like he'll get that spot. As we look, Brad Keselowski is heading to pit road. Is this a strategy game, Ed?
Brad Keselowski started 14th, but the former Las Vegas winner has fallen like a rock to 22nd in the early going. Keselowski has decided to pit early in the race, which has great risks. Can he save the fuel and last for the rest of the race?
Thanks a lot, as we watch them just finish off in the 2-car. Very interesting strategy. Yeah, I don't know if that fuel is going to last. As Kyle Busch leads, followed by Newman and Elliott, we're on lap 5 of 20. Newman trying to get his way through lap traffic. He was gaining ground, but now he's just not gaining ground on Kyle Busch. Lap 6 of 20, Kyle Busch, your leader. We'll be back. Remember, don't miss, next week we're at Phoenix International Raceway, the 6th race of the season for the Camping World 500. Kevin Harvick's dominated that track. Who's going to win this time at the mile track in the desert? Right here on WUB Network. We're back. Happy Easter. There's a rabbit on the track. Oh my goodness. Well, now here they come. They're going to try to catch this rabbit. They're not going to catch this thing. Wow. Do-do-do-do-do. Well, they got him off the track. Ha ha! Wow. We never really see that. Happy Easter, everyone. The Easter Bunny has arrived. Well, now that that's over, we have pit stops and we'll send it to our pit crew.
Kyle Larson pits from 4th, and he is starting to not like the car. Larson said his car was getting crazy loose exiting the corners, so they'll add 4 tires, fuel, and some track bar to the 42. Debbie?
Well, a frustrated Kevin Harvick pulls into the pits. The number 4 Chevrolet just hasn't even been competitive today. When crew chief Rodney Childers asked Harvick what adjustments he wanted, Harvick said, "Give me everything you got." Guys?
Thanks a lot. As we watch the race off pit road, it's Larson first, Kenseth second, and as you see, not everybody pitted. Yeah, let's see who's going to gamble here at Vegas. That was a bit of a gamble. So Kyle Busch retains his lead. Ryan Newman starts on his outside. Dale Jr. is already up to 13th after starting last. He's got a fast car. Larson won the race off pit road. He'll restart 20th, and Matt DiBenedetto's the Bass Pro Shop's lucky fish. We're going to go back racing here on lap 10 of 20, just about halfway through from Vegas. Green flag back in the air. Wow, Kyle Busch spun the tires. Here comes his brother on the outside, Kurt Busch. They're fanning out 3 wide. Oh, trouble! Ryan Blaney hard on the wall with Denny Hamlin, and that will bring out a caution. Wow, that was a hard hit. First wreck of the day. Both Blaney and Hamlin have window nuts down. Hamlin already climbing out. Wow, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, 2 of the guys we don't usually see getting in wrecks. They did right here. We're going to have to look at a replay. Yeah, it got a little wild. They were fanning out 3 wide. Blaney trying to make a move. Wow, Casey Kane, he's the problem. That Aquafina 5 tried to split the middle, and he ended up clipping Blaney and sent him into Hamlin. While that happened, we also have pit stops right now. Kyle Busch, followed by Ryan Newman, off pit road as the rest of the field pits. As we look at your Las Vegas sweepstakes shoutouts, you see 9 people participated. We want to thank you, Tripp. Who do you think's in a good spot? Well, if I was NASCAR Jonathan, I'd be happy because Kyle Larson's leading this race right now. I don't know if that fuel's going to last. So Minion Lover 24 with Chase Elliott. That's also pretty good if Larson runs out of gas. So we're ready to restart with 7 to go. Larson restarts first because of pit strategy. Brad Keselowski now back on the lead lap in 10th. Kyle Busch won the race off pit road. He'll be 11th with Newman on his outside. McDowell, the Bass Pro Shop's lucky fish. We're ready to go back racing. 7 to go. It's getting good here. Is rolling the dice helping Vegas? Let's see. Green flag back in the air. Larson and Kenseth dead even, but now Larson pulls ahead through turn 1. How about Ricky Stenhouse trying to make a move on the inside? Kenseth and Truex side by side for second. So you watch Larson. It looks like Martin Truex may get the second spot from Kenseth on the inside. Harvick trying to make a 3 wide move as Truex chases Larson. So Denny Hamlin was very frustrated after that accident. Do you have an update, Ed?
I'm here in the garage with Denny Hamlin, who was involved in the lap 10 crash. Denny, what happened?
Well, we were running, and it was just very weird. We got very 3 wide off the restart, and I think Casey Kane tried to make a move in the 5 through the middle with Blaney and Hamlin. I think he hooked the 21. I was running the outside. There was just nowhere for me to go. We're already got a win. We're in the playoffs. So we'll be back next week strong at Phoenix.
Thanks, Denny. Back to the booth.
Well, thanks a lot, guys, and something has happened since then. Kyle Busch is coming to the front. He's already up to 4th. Now he's side by side with Truex for 3rd. I think he'll get the spot as we're at 4 laps to go. Yeah, Kyle Busch. As we watch Paul Menard, he's got a flat tire. He makes it to pit road, no caution. Yeah, Kevin Harvick, look at him trying to gain on Larson. They battled last week at Tiburon. Who's going to have enough gas? Looks like Larson might have a problem. Ed?
Oh, it could be some big trouble for Kyle Larson. With 4 laps to go, Larson's crew told him that he's half a lap short on fuel. He must start saving now.
Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about Kyle now, hearing that news from Ed. I don't know if he's going to have enough. Well, he is taking it through as Kyle Busch goes under Harvick for second. Wow, he's hot in pursuit, the hometown kid. He's trying to catch him. 2 laps to go. Larson getting through the lap traffic, passing Ryan Reed, Greg Alding, but the lap traffic isn't stopping the 18. He continues to gain. Lap and a half to go. Wow, this is getting good. Larson under Suarez. Will Suarez try to help his teammate? Suarez loses the chance to catch up to Larson. Final lap. Wow, Busch gains some tenths there. They go through 1 and 2. Larson's jiggling. He's out of fuel. And here comes Kyle Busch. Contact. Busch takes the lead. And Kyle Busch now leads. Harvick to second. Oh no, not again. Everything's great in the land of the hometown kid, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch wins at Las Vegas. What a finish. Oh man, Kyle Larson, not again. Anyway, Kyle Busch celebrates his first victory of the year as he does his burnout. What a finish. And also, since Kevin Harvick finished second, congratulations to Rockstar Energy NASCAR Cup Series and Gatorade Cup Series because he finished the best out of all the predictions. They win the Vegas sweepstakes. All their videos will be liked by WUB Network on their channels. Thanks to everyone for participating. As we look at your finishing order, Kyle Busch, Harvick, Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch. Yeah, you see Joey Logano in 5th. I don't know where he came from at the end. Elliott Kenseth, McMurray, Dale Jr., and there's Kyle Larson, very frustrated, in 10th. Just walks away with 14 points. Then Jimmy Johnson, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse. Martin Truex ran out of fuel as well on that last lap, fell from 5th to 14th. South, Boyer, Dillon, Jones, Danica, and the Dinger. That's the top 20. Yeah, as we go to the second half, Brad Keselowski, not a good run, 21st. Jamie Rockwell, Casey Kane, these guys are all lapped. Suarez, DiBenedetto, Ryan Reed, Chris Buescher, Michael McDowell, Eric Almirola, and David Reagan. In the back of the pack, Castle, Mears, Menard, Joey Gase, DJ Kennington, Greg Alding, Jeffrey Earnhardt, and the 2 DNFs, Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney. And now we shift over to take a look at the chase grid. Kyle Busch springs up to first in the playoff standings after 5 of 22 regular season races to take the top spot. 5 guys locked in right now. Daniel Suarez is the buffer. 7 points behind him is Ryan Newman. Casey Kane good by 1. Kenseth Kurt Busch good by 3. So our next race, as we said, is at Phoenix International Raceway. I hope you enjoyed this presentation as you see Kyle Busch celebrate in Victory Lane. For Ed Kalecki, Debbie Daniels, and Trip McGinnis, everyone here at WUB Network, I'm Eddie Kalecki signing off. We'll see you next time on WUB Network, America's Sports.